Huh. Seek and ye shall find. And Eureka, I have found it.
Found what?
Okay, it appears that last winter, Prince Cassadine was very interested in your DNA.
Interested how?
Well, there's a correspondence between Nicholas and a private lab here in Port Charles.
Dated when?
Let's see, late February. It's a notification that test results were in.
Wait, DNA test?
Yeah, affirmative.
Nicholas was comparing my DNA to somebody else's?
Yes, he was.
Whose?
Sadly, there are no further details in the email.
Nothing?
No, the identity of the DNA in question, at least for the moment, remains a mystery.
Okay, well, can you check some other emails? Maybe the results are in there.
You wouldn't use another email, not with sensitive information like this.
Jake is correct. There's no further electronic correspondence between Nicholas and the lab.
Probably picked up the results in person.
Okay, well, let's look for another clue. When was the email dated?
February 27th, 2015, but Nicholas made the inquiry a week prior.
Okay, well, late February. What happened in February?
A bomb planted on a haunted star, that's what. That's when everyone, including myself, found out that I was working for Helena.
Eventful month indeed.
Yeah, but none of that tells us whose DNA Nicholas would have been comparing mine with.
I must admit, I'm unsure how to proceed. There's no way to learn the test results without getting them from the lab.
Well, then let's do it.
How?
The Jackal, the assassin of the internet, the ruler of all cyberspace, has to ask? We're gonna hack into the lab's computer.
How insignificant.
You wish me to hack into the lab's database?
Yeah.
Well, last I checked, that action is highly illegal.
Since when has that ever stopped you?
Since I'm the father of a bright and adorable little girl. Avoiding jail time at this juncture is devoutly to be wished.
He's right. I don't want you to get in trouble because of me.
He won't. And you only go to prison if you get caught breaking into some dinky local lab with some third-rate cybersecurity system is not going to stop the Jackal.
There are also ethics to be considered. I want to set a good example for Georgie. If she's to follow in my footsteps, I want them to be respectable ones.
Okay, well, you'd be rooting for the underdog, fighting for justice. Isn't that something we want to teach your daughter?
Striving for fairness and equality is most important.
Okay, so in doing that, sometimes you have to break the law.
And hence justifies the means situation.
So, what do you say? In the name of justice? Are you in?
So,
Count me in.
Really?
Yeah, the ace of cyberspace at your service.
you don't have to do this if you don't want to.
Well, I want to.
Why? You made good points about the risk. You don't really know me.
And yet I've found ample cause for admiration. You've already shown yourself to be courageous and resourceful.
Yeah, how'd I do that?
Well, in your rescue of young TJ and the unfairly felled Mr. Sir.
Oh?
Sonny.
You, Fair Samantha and Carly were quite eloquent on the subject. If not for your timely and formidable action, TJ and Mr. Sir might have perished. I consider Mr. Sir a friend, though I fear he tends to find me annoying. But nevertheless, he has shown me kindness and acceptance over the years, so the very least I can do in return is to assist his rescuer. And Fair Samantha, there are few people in the world I respect and admire more.
Well, I gotcha.
And I gave you my word that I would see you through this case, and that's what I will do.
Thank you.
Truly, thank you for putting your neck out for me.
Well, hopefully I won't be putting it out too far. I mean, if all goes to plan, I shall break into the lab system without anyone being the wiser.
We have faith.
Yes, well, but in order to achieve my safe escape, I will need to bring in some bigger guns. There are two elements to the task ahead. Breaching the lab's firewall and acquiring the desired information without leaving any trace of my intrusion. Now, this requires a custom program of sorts, a specialized hack, if you will, which is better accomplished in solitude.
So he needs some time alone.
Yeah, I got that.
By this time tomorrow, we should know whose DNA Nick tested yours against, and with any luck, who you are.
Given any thought?